It has been a long time since we have done a pickups video, since like October of last year. Meaning, this is our first video of 2024, people. That's amazing. I mean, I apologize. I've been very busy. You've been very busy. So we apologize, but we are here. So to kick things off, why don't you go start? This is a pickups video, by the way, of just some cool stuff.
This is like one of many pickup videos that come because we have a lot of stuff we've collected.
Yes, for like 6 months or however long it's been.
It's been a while. So this is something I just recently picked up. Just a big lighter.
What the heck?
It's just a big lighter. I got it at there's an antique shop over in Old Town Lake Elsinore.
Do you need to put fluid in it?
Yeah, I just got it like yesterday. But yeah,
that's sweet.
It's just a big lighter.
Big lighter. I'm gonna start off with this just because I didn't have room underneath. I recently picked up, getting closer to completing my Evercade collection. So this
I will say, the Evercade has been getting more traction. I was watching YouTube and I had like 4 videos just recommending all about the Evercade.
I love it. This is the Evercade, this is the handheld, so this is the EXP. So this isn't the newest model that's coming. The newest model is coming out by the making of this video. It's this July of 2024. I love it actually, and what's really cool is they did a software update with the cartridges to where you can actually play on the handheld, save your game, and then go play on the console version. So that they updated like all the software for it. So it's really cool. I like it because they're cheap, they're kind of affordable, but the EXP is really cool because it's about the same size as like a PSP, but if you see these buttons right here, what's really cool is you can actually, for like 1942, like the vertical shooters, you can actually turn it like this and play like this.
That's pretty
So you can play it vertically too, which is really awesome. But I did just pick up a couple more, the case is put away, but I just picked up the Sunsoft 2 collection, which has Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel, which was a game for Genesis, and it's really expensive now, so I was really stoked to pick up that. I also picked up the Versus for Christmas, so I actually have the console version too, because this year, my goal is to have all the Evercades, and I'm a little over halfway now. There's almost 40 of them for the home consoles. There's about 40, I think almost 50 of them in total. I have 31 of them.
Not bad.
So I'm trucking along, but some of them are like ridiculously expensive.
That's the curse.
I know, which is funny, but like if you get them right before they come out, they're $19.99. So you have to pre-order them, so that's the key. So the new ones I've been pre-ordering. Oh, book! Reading!
Actually, no, this is just the journal.
Oh, journal.
A drawing journal. I got this, I just picked this up a while ago. It's just from one of my favorite shows, Murder Drones.
I like the gold. Yeah, it says Murder Drones right there. I like the gold, like kind of tint on the pages and stuff. Sam would really like this because she likes to read.
But yeah, so it's just Murder Drones. It's just a little like journal you can draw in.
See, when you opened it and I saw the black pages, I thought it was like one of those new journals that they have with the black pages where you can write with like the ink like this. Oh, have you seen those?
I have them.
They're really cool. So I'm gonna do something kind of cool to go second. I don't really collect amiibos very much, but the last Retro Gaming Expo we went to had the Final Fantasy people, and I had my Sephiroth one signed.
I have a Sephiroth too.
Nice.
He sits at home.
But
Cloud!
I have Cloud now. I found him at Best Buy, and he was only like $17. So now the goal is if we ever find the guy who voices Cloud again, I'm gonna have him sign it, and I'm gonna put it right next to Sephiroth. So I'm gonna have them kind of hand in hand.
Friends, yeah.
But I also need to find Sora, because I'm looking for Sora. Because I want Sora, Cloud, and Sephiroth just in the boxes. Just on the off chance I have
Sora just came out, didn't he?
Recently, yeah, and he's already like $30 because because it's Disney too.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I think the last amiibo I got was Joker.
Yeah, I don't have Joker. The last one, I don't have very many. I think I only have about 4 or 5. But Andy has a bunch. Have you ever seen Andy's amiibo collection?
No.
He's got like a bookshelf of these things.
I have all the Fire Emblem ones because Fire Emblem is my favorite game.
Yeah.
And then I just have I have Dark Pit because Dark Pit was my favorite character. And
Dark Pit.
Yeah, Dark Pit.
Oh, I've seen this game.
No, you were with me when I bought it.
I know, but I mean I've seen it before. I've never played it though.
This is Triangle strategy.
And this is the same type of graphics as like Octopath Traveler, isn't it?
Yeah.
The graphics, but not the gameplay. Gameplay's more like Fire Emblem, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just one of those like strategy games where you control your soldiers, you move them around.
45 for used. Ooh, that's how you know it's a good game.
Yeah. No, it's really good. So yeah, I played it a bit. I'm enjoying it. I haven't played it too much since I've mostly just been playing Helldivers and Persona.
I know, I've been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves lately. I just got back into it out of nowhere. Like right after we saw Ailstorm, I was like, oh, I'm in the mood for pirate stuff.
I'm in the mood to plunder.
Yeah, but then they did all these updates with like the new weapons and the combat got changed and they made the ocean even better than it is. And I'm like, how could you possibly make it even better? I just picked up for 3DS, I picked up Zelda Majora's Mask because I had Ocarina of Time, but I actually never played Majora's Mask until now because I didn't have an N64 when I was a kid. So this is my first time playing it. I'm actually playing it kind of like periodically on my DS, like before I fall asleep. So that's kind of like how I'm playing it, like just in bed. Sam usually reads and then I just kind of play this. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. Is it my favorite Zelda? Not really, but the time limit thing is kind of weird. But I like it. I know. I like it. It's cool. It's different. So it's fun.
Never go wrong with Zelda. I haven't played too many of them myself. Right. You were also with me when I bought it.
Oh, I was there with you. You bought this. This was Retro Gorilla 2, wasn't it?
Yep. I bought these at the same time. This is Astral Chain.
Astral Chain.
It's
I don't know much about this game.
So you're basically like a cop in the future, and you have to fight these monsters. But the way to fight the monsters is you use these other monsters called legions. There's like 3 different types, and yeah, it's just like a little hack and slash beat 'em up. I've been wanting this since I've heard about it, and I just finally, when we were there, I'm like, fuck. What?
I know that actually is a game I'm looking for too because I have seen like brief gameplay of it, and it looks pretty cool.
And the police was a giant monster. It's basically just Persona.
A game I recently picked up because of my buddy Alex. You know Alex. He's been playing this game like religiously, and he's like, dude, you gotta get it. And I was like,
I know what game you're talking about.
I didn't really want to get it at first because I thought the first game was just okay, but that's Dragon's Dogma 2. He was right. It's really good. I like it so far. It's really hard though. It's really challenging.
As the first one.
The combat is just kind of weird to get used to. It's very like Game of Thronesy, like how like the world is. It's not my favorite fantasy game, but it's okay so far. I mean, I have not that far into it.
I just like
I like the fact that it's on the Resident Evil engine though, like the new Resident Evil engine, so the graphics are really good. It is really nice, and it's like a living world. So like side quests actually matter, and they have a time frame. Like if you don't complete them within the frame, you can't do them in that playthrough, and it actually like affects stuff. Because you'll go into a village, and if you ignore the side quest, they're like, "Hey, remember when you were supposed to help us and you never showed up? Yeah, pound sand."
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
I think this is actually my last video game.
Oh wow. Oh,
Beyond
yes.
Good and Evil.
Beyond Good and Evil. This is such a good game. I told you to pick this up.
You did, and I did.
This is a great game.
So yeah, so this is Beyond Good and Evil. Haven't actually played it yet, but he was talking it up, so I got it.
It's a really good game. It's really old school. When did this one come out? 2003.
I was 2.
Yeah, I was 10 when that came out. No, I'm 8 years older than you. Dang. I know. I just turned 31 a couple months ago. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of think.
Grandpa.
I'm going to look for. Yeah, I can do these two. These two kind of go hand in hand. So this is just one thing. I picked up the collector's editions of Coffee Talk 1 and 2 from Best Buy. These were like $25 each, but brand new, these are like $70 each. So I got both of them for $50.
Not bad.
So it's a kind of like a dating sim.
I think it's like a talking sim.
It's a talking sim, but you also can like pair people up with each other, like if they're regular. It's interesting. But I'm not going to open up both of them, but they basically both have the same stuff. So in one of them, they have the game, they have the soundtrack for the like part 1 and part 2. They have a sticker set, and then they also have a wooden keychain.
Ooh.
They have one for the main character from the first game, and then they have another one for the main character of the second part. So it's really cool, and I love coffee, and I like I like this kind of stuff every now and then. So I was like, you know what, this is like the guilty pleasure category. I'm just gonna leave it over there.
That's kind of what I've played it before. It was on Game Pass for a bit, and the first one was, and I remember playing it. It's fun. It's just kind of one of those games you play when you just want to relax. And
Yeah, there's not really much. Yeah.
You don't really put too much thought into it. It's mostly just you talk.
No, the most thought you have to put in there though is when your regulars come in. Eventually, it like stops telling you what they like to order, so then you have to remember like how to make their stuff, and it's like, oh no, this is like serving all over again.
It's the nightmare. The nightmare never ends. Now it's in my head. Oh, hello, Cheeto. Cameraman Cheeto.
Also, at the end of this video, stay tuned because there is going to be a special bonus segment.
Cheeto.
Cameraman Cheeto at work again.
Stop, Cheeto.
By the way, these pickups videos are never scripted. I don't know if you can tell.
Cheeto. Stop. There's nothing in there, I can promise you. It's just books.
Cameraman Cheeto.
Alright.
Alright, book. What is this?
This is the Monkey King.
Monkey King!
I've been getting really into Sun Wukong, or the Monkey King. So, this is the book. This is the story of the Monkey King.
I've never even heard of this.
You ever heard of the Monkey King?
Never. But I will.
Yes, you have. Remember that one game? Oh, what was it? It was called... It was a really hard game that we downloaded. It's the same people who make Dark Souls. Bow Staff. What's it called?
Sekiro?
No, not Sekiro. It's made by the same people, though. It came out, like, last year.
Wo Long?
Wo Long!
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
He's also the basis for Son Goku. Son Goku is based off the Monkey King.
Interesting.
That's why when he was originally created, his name is Son Goku, and then he had the tail, and he flew around on the Nimbus cloud, and he had the bow staff. Monkey King.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, usually I'm the one that brings like most of the video games, and then he makes me look bad and makes me look bad that I don't read enough. Come on, Brandon.
Yeah, I love reading. I love reading and I love board games.
Something a little bit new for pickups. I recently started collecting big box PC games. Only a few, like a handful, because most of them are digital, but a bunch of the ones that Limited Run are putting out are actually games I played when I was a kid that I lost the disc or I never got the big box version of it. So I got Zack McCracken.
Zack McCracken, let's get McCracken.
So Zack McCracken is one of those old, it's a LucasArts game too. It's a point and click adventure.
Those are always fun.
It comes with one of those classic
It's a classic disguise.
disguise things.
Disguise.
But I just packed all of this in here, so it's gonna take a sec to get it all out. But basically, it comes with a jewel case of the game. So if you actually have a computer with a disk drive, you can play it classically. I have it digitally, so I'm probably not going to open it until I lose it digitally or something. But it also comes with the game on a breadstick thumb drive. Look at. I am probably going to use this thumb drive for everything. This is hilarious.
Zack McCracken.
Oh, it's great.
And the alien mind bending.
It also comes with the instruction manuals. There's also, back in the day for computer, they had anti-piracy stuff, so people couldn't copy the game, back in the day. So, look at that. This is a whole bunch of just jargon and symbols, and you would have to... Oh, when you open the game, you would use this little reader thing, and you would have to find the code. It's like a detective thing, just to play the damn game.
It's the first challenge.
And then there's a poster from the cover, which I'm gonna leave in there until I actually have my game room, and then I'm gonna put it up. But yeah, Zack McCracken is a pretty goofy game. I mean, all those LucasArts games are really, really goofy. And then yeah, it comes with some patches too, which I'm actually gonna put those, I think, on my vest.
Exactly.
So it's a good game. It's a little different, but a lot of younger kids too, because I'm around younger kids all the time because of my job. A lot of them don't know anything about these classic PC games, which is kind of funny. So I always crack up about that. Dude, this nose will not fit into this game. It's this giant nose.
Hey, we're matching.
There we go. Zack McCracken.
Get a Kraken. Zack McCracken. That's cool.
I've been just looking at your big lighter the whole time.
I know it just You're just drawn to it.
Here he goes, another book making me look bad again.
So this is Godzilla and Godzilla Raids Again. In book form.
Oh,
first
I like the cover.
I know. So it's the first 2 Godzilla movies.
Oh, just novelization.
Yep.
That's cool. Yeah, let's show the camera this cover. It's like old,
Old school artwork.
like Japanese style artwork kind of. It's cool, like pop kind of art. I like it.
But yeah, so as you know, I'm a huge fan of kaiju, Godzilla being top dog. And yeah, so when I found that on Amazon, I was like, yes.
You know what? I
would say.
figured I'll redeem myself a little bit here. I recently, well, not recently, but I got more into reading manga in the past 5 years, like right before the pandemic.
We've done it.
When
We got another one.
when I was in high school, I didn't really read it in high school, but I watched a lot of the shows. So I was like, okay, now that I have more time for reading. This is volume 1, but I just picked up Hellsing. And this is the first volume of 3. So after I finish reading this, I'm going to do 2 and 3. But yeah, it's the special edition of Hellsing.
Oh yeah, I know. I see those all the time.
So I was really excited to pick this up. And then there's the big sticker for parental advisory because this book is not okay for kids.
The manga.
It's even the show, it is just.
I'm picking up 2 like that. I'm picking up the ones for Trigun though.
Oh,
They're reprinting them for. I think they're already out at this point.
have you seen the ones for Berserk at the Barnes and Noble?
Oh, yeah.
There's that one thing where Hellsing's on one side and there's
Berserk is right there.
there's 15 of them or something. But you know what? Hot take. I didn't like Berserk. I didn't like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Let me know.
It was alright. I watched it a little bit. I couldn't really get into it.
It was. That's a topic for another time.
Right.
Check out our podcast. We'll talk about Berserk. Oh, this is still sealed. Oh, The Art of War. I love this book.
So I just picked this one up too.
Sun Tzu.
Is it Art of War?
Yeah, this is a good one. Where did you get this?
Amazon.
Oh, okay. It's still plastic wrap. Have you ever actually read this?
Yes. I have
Very good.
I think I've showed it before, but I have one of those. It was got in the Barnes and Noble book.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that box set where it comes with a mini book, and then it comes with flashcards and I have sayings and stuff. So I've read that, and then I was like,
Yeah.
that's really good.
I have not this one, but I have a small version of it. It's about this big. I actually have it in my classroom, so my kids can look through it if they want to. It's pretty interesting.
It's a good book.
So when I got this game, when I saw that this was on limited run, I was like, dude, I love this game on Xbox. I'm so glad this game is coming to Switch. And I knew for a fact when I showed this game on this episode, I knew that this would become a new thing that we say. But this is Enclave!
Enclave! It's the Enclave!
So this is Enclave!
But is it better than the Eye of Judgment?
No, nothing is better than the Eye of Judgment, and there's gonna be an edit where the Eye of Judgment flies across the room and hits us in the face.
Don't talk bad about the Eye of Judgment.
So, Enclave is a first-person or third-person RPG, kind of like Morrowind and Skyrim. It's not nearly as good. It's pretty cheesy and pretty clunky, but it's
There's a game called Enclave.
It's a really good game.
Top one.
This collector's edition, I actually really haven't gone through it very much.
Playing cards.
Comes with a set of playing cards. It comes with a soundtrack, which the art of the soundtrack is gorgeous.
That's nice.
So I think it's actually it's 2 CDs. So it's a 2 CD soundtrack. And then in here, there's more stuff. There is a poster, which I have not opened. There is a sticker, which I have not used. There is an acrylic standee of the guy on the cover with actually the skull logo as the base. And then my favorite part of this is the metal commemorative coin, but it's also a magnet for a fridge.
That's pretty badass.
So when I have the game room, I'm gonna stick that right on the front of the fridge. So this is Enclave.
Enclave.
Yeah. Once I opened this box, I was like, oh no.
It's added to the dictionary.
It's
Right below Eye of Judgment. The Eye of Judgment. The Eye of Judgment finds you guilty of all charges.
what even is the Eye of Judgment? It was like a failed card game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a card game that was like it banked off the camera for the PlayStation 3. So it was basically just a card game, but you had to have the PlayStation 3 camera, and then as you're playing, you would have to play in front of the camera, and then on the screen, like your monsters would come to life.
Oh,
it was kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh, basically. Like with the I summoned this, and now he's here.
Now he's here.
Now he's here to punch you in the face. Are you prepared to be punched in the face by a giant dragon?
Always, yes. I'm always down for that. Wait, what? You can go ahead and show your next thing while I struggle to put this away.
The struggle is real.
Yeah, these limited run things are sometimes like just puzzles, like putting things back where they go. So, I think I may have figured it out. Oh, I hope so.
Let's do this.
I think so. I think I figured it out. At least it probably will be close enough.
So, another thing I'm a real fan is mechs.
Oh yeah, we know that for sure.
This is the official pilot manual for Armored Core, Fires of Rubicon.
I shall figure this out later. Fires of Rubicon.
So this is the new one that just came out.
Yes.
So yeah, this is like the pilot guide, so it tells you like the missions and what enemies you'll be expected to face.
So this is the strategy guide?
Strategy guide and everything, yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah, these are all the missions.
Oh my god, it's heavy.
It's heavy as hell. Yeah, I've been using this.
Did you beat this game yet?
No. I'm still on chapter 2, okay? I'm the first mission of chapter 2.
You're braver than me, dude. I won't even touch that game.
Yeah. No, I'm on the first mission of chapter 2 because that boss is a bitch.
I can see you with this out, your controller here, and the Art of War. Like, what am I doing wrong?
Basically. Zantetsu, show me the way! Guide me! And then, off to the side is the Monkey King. He's laughing at me.
I have 2 more.
I have 3.
Go ahead and go again.
Okay. Technically, I could have 2 because I could put 2 of them together. If you want.
Just show another one. That's fine.
So these.
This is actually a quicker pickups video than our other ones. We're only at 22 right now.
So, as he said before, his birthday was last month. But what you don't know, my birthday was also last month.
Yes.
My birthday was the 27th.
Yes.
So this is a birthday present my buddy got me.
The art for Nier.
Yeah, this is the Nier art book. So this has from all 3 of the games, Nier Automata, Nier Replicant, and then Nier Reincarnate, which no longer play anymore.
Why?
It was a mobile game, and they just shut down April 26th, I want to say.
See why physical games are important? There you go.
Yeah. Fun game. I never beat it, but I do know the story of Nier Incarnate.
I like that it says Nier art. Like, it's not quite art, it's Nier art.
It's Nier art.
I love it.
But yeah, so that's the front cover.
You haven't even opened it yet.
Yeah, no, I just got it, and I haven't.
Off camera, we're gonna have to open this and look it up.
It's nice. So that's the main character from Nier Reincarnate, and I think that's 2B, that's Automata, and then that's Nier Replicant, or just Nier. That's the main character. But yeah, so this
the
is...
sheriff is Nier?
The sheriff is very Nier! But yeah, so I love Nier. It's one of my favorite games.
I know, I need to play these games. You've been talking about these games for years.
I have. You need to.
I will.
There's
I will.
only 2.
I have
You have?
Automata, I think.
Yeah.
I think I have Automata. Now, these next 2 things, I'm gonna save the biggest one for last, but stay tuned at the end because I do have a bonus set of things I want to show you guys. You only have 2 more, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
I forgot what I was going to show, and I just thought of it.
So I want to save the biggest one for last. So after I show this item, show your last 2, because this big one's gonna be last. But I found a holy grail item, so it's like like up here. This is something I have been wanting. I missed the pre-order window because this was before Limited Run does the month-long pre-orders now, like what they do. Remember when you had to wake up at 6 in the morning and if you didn't get it, you missed out?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so since that point, they have changed it to they keep them open for about a month, give or take.
It depends on it. If it's like one of their heavy hitters, yeah, it's a month. Sometimes it can be longer if it's one of those.
I gotta move this like right over here because this demands like space.
Demands attention.
Okay, well, especially the last item, but check this out. Do you like Doom?
I love Doom.
Okay. Look at that.
That is. I like it. It's a go. Hello, Cheeto.
Cheeto wants me to throw his little ball for him. Look at this.
You're going
Look
straight
how
to hell.
evil this cover is. This is Sigil. So
I
this is
think you were telling me about
this is Doom Sigil. So this was John Romero going back and making a proper follow-up to Doom 2. So this is made from one of the creators of Doom, and they did a big box PC version of Sigil. Dude, I had to get this box on my shelf. I was like, this is so sick. Because you can get Sigil if you have any of the games, like Doom games or Doom 2 on Switch, PC, whatever. It's an add-on for free for Sigil, but I wanted the physical because of this box.
That box.
And it is unbelievable. Cheeto, we will play with you in just a moment. Right now we're talking about Sigil. Dude. It comes with a floppy disk
Made in China.
of the game, but this isn't a floppy disk. This is a USB. There's a USB that flips out. And this is it. But it looks like an old school like floppy disk. This is
You're gonna have to explain what a floppy disk is.
This is where you can go to see some of the art behind this game. Like, look how evil this looks. It's so metal. I love it.
I love it.
And then the game comes in a jewel case with the big old, goat man on the front.
Correct.
It also comes with some stickers. So just Romero Games, Sigil, and then the Goat Man again. Now, there were two versions of this release for the Sigil. This is not the expensive one. The expensive one is like $500. But here's the thing. Doom is one of the biggest shooters of all time. John Romero is one of the creators of Doom. So when he made this version was about like $100. I got it for $55 on eBay.
That's not bad.
$55. I didn't even care that everything was open because I open everything anyways. I don't like collecting sealed games unless I already have it digitally and it's like $5. I'm like, there it is, I'll get it. This right here, so this is like this right here is like it's not the ultimate edition, but like this is like the standard edition that you would get if you pre-ordered it.
That's a nice standard edition.
It's badass. This cover is amazing because I mean we love metal and like we love Doom and they go together so good, but this, because I'm trying to go for a complete Doom collection, of PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch. I'm trying to get all versions of Doom that have been released. So eventually I will have to get that Sigil version if I can find it, but this is a holy grail item for me. When I won that eBay bid on this thing, I got it for $55 and I got it like 2 days later. The dude shipped it really quickly. I was stoked. So
He felt your conviction.
I was like, dude, that is amazing. And I'm gonna leave that right there.
Right. Now we're
Sigil. But this last item, oh dude. It's more near.
So this
I don't like the guy on the cover.
he just wants to be your friend. I
Oh, I like the back cover.
Oh yes. So this was another birthday present. This is the grimoire for Nier Replicant.
Okay.
So this is like the strategy guide, the art book, and the lore book. So
Nice.
Nier. I have the two for Automatoma.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 and 2. I'm trying to collect all the books. I think I have about half of them. There's like a couple of the side stories are missing still. But yeah, so this is just like the guidebook for Nier
It's
Replicant.
cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
You gotta show them the back cover.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now, you can go ahead and show your last thing because
Alright.
I'm gonna need space for this last one.
Alright, so this is a big boy item.
Ooh! Dun, dun, dun.
Comes in parts.
Oh! What? What? Is this a board game?
No, this
What?
is a comic book.
Oh!
So this is a Kickstarter I did.
Kickstarter.
For Godzilla Monsterverse, the comic book that ties in before the new movie that just came out. New Empire.
What?
So this is a pin set with all. This has, I think it's got Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodan, King Kong, Godzilla, and then Mecha Godzilla.
And patches.
Yeah, those are patches.
Are you gonna put these on your vest?
Yes,
That's sick.
specifically him.
I'm handsome.
The
That's sick.
Ultimate Destroyer.
That's pretty sick, dude.
This
Wow.
one.
Looks like you got like tax documents.
Yeah, these are my tax documents.
Stickers?
So yeah, this is a bookmark.
Is that thing made of metal?
Yes.
Oh,
It's a metal bookmark.
what? That's awesome. That's really cool. I gotta feel it. Yeah, that's
So
satisfying.
that's a little bookmark from Monarch.
Is that signed by the creator?
Yep, creators. So zip the illustrator, and then
Don't ever get rid of that, dude. That's really cool.
no, it goes back in here as soon as you're done. And then
Oh, exclusive prints, dude. That is sick.
oh yes, and then a speaker.
Now, question for you because you're also a collector. What do you do with your stickers? Do you put them on stuff or do you just save them?
I save them. What I want to do is I want to get like a binder and just start putting them in there. I don't know. I feel like if I place them on anything, it has to be something I'm going to keep because
Like your Xbox fridge?
yeah, it could be my Xbox fridge because I will have that forever.
Yeah, because you can easily get that thing repaired if it breaks.
Well, even if it does break, I'll still keep it for like storage because
Yeah, exactly.
now
and
we
then
actually-
what's this?
this is the comic book.
Oh my god, it's huge!
So this has a carrier.
I love the carrier. It looks like a file. Wow! Wow!
So that's that, and then this is
Whoa!
Legends of the
Oh
Monsterverse.
my god, this thing is badass looking! Look how big it is!
And then look, it's got all the monsters. There's Timaru, there's Rodan, Mothra.
Oh man.
So yeah, this kind of tells like the story of like what Godzilla was doing in between him and Kong beating up. I think this is either before the first Kong and Godzilla movie, so this might be after King of Monsters. This is what he was doing after King of the Monster, actually.
Okay.
Because I believe the ending to this.
That's Godzilla versus Kong, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because the ending of this one is the beginning of the first Godzilla versus Kong,
Okay.
which is Godzilla going. Yep, it ends with the eye from Mechagodzilla.
Nice.
So yeah,
dude.
this is basically the in between. This is telling what Godzilla and Kong were both doing on their respective places, like what Godzilla was doing now that all the monsters were reawakening, and then what Kong was doing as the island was being destroyed. And like,
That's sick. I love
how
the case.
how his people were killed off and all that.
I love the case. I love the patches. I love the stickers. That is amazing, dude. That's amazing.
It was when I got this, I was like,
Yeah, Now, this last item. Well, stay tuned because there are some bonus things I want to show off too.
bonus.
I
I have a raging.
have a raging bonus. So,
That's copyright. We can't use that.
oh, we can't use that.
I don't think so.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Anyways, I know you got this too,
I don't have mine yet.
but
This is
yours
what I'm
did not.
thinking of.
Yours has not come yet.
This is what
So-
I'm thinking of. I don't have it yet. I will be getting it. Gargoyle.
This is the collector's edition of Disney's Gargoyles that they remastered. There were only, I think, 1,000 of these made?
Yes.
Something
That was
like
one
that.
of those ones. Yeah.
Yes. So this one is cool because on the inside, it has a limited edition NECA figure for Goliath.
That talks.
That talks. And
The
I
actual
actually
figure.
collect the Gargoyles figures too from NECA, and I'm only missing a handful of them. However, you don't have this yet, so I'm going to give you something to look forward to. So, Keith David's talking. Hold on, I gotta let Keith finish. So,
Never interrupted.
alright. So in here, I'm gonna, sorry Keith. Alright, so there has like a little light sensitive thing in there. I'm gonna show a close up on the thing, on the figure in just a sec. I have number 592 out of 1,200. So there's 1,200 of these in the world. So if you have one of them, leave a comment in here because I'm number 592. I don't know what number you are yet because you don't have yours yet.
I want to be number. I hope it's number 1.
Dude, I was hoping I'd get number 1. But poster, comes with a poster. The VHS clamshell case that has the game on the inside, and it even comes, so it's like branded, it's hard to see with the glare, but it has limited run, like right here. And then they've been doing really good with these collector's editions lately. So it has like a VHS tape kind of box in here, and then inside the tape is the game, and the steelbook. And the steelbook is really, really cool looking. I don't believe this one had a trading card though.
Yeah, I don't think it did.
No.
I don't think this was a Disney one.
But I was, what am I doing? I was really excited to get this because this was one of the more expensive limited run items that I've done. But I was like, you know what? I'm collecting the statues. I have to pick this up. And I'm gonna hold on. This is kind of a close-up on the figure. There's a lot of glare, so it's kind of hard to see. But on the inside, it's Goliath, but it's kind of cell shaded like the animation.
I like that.
So it's a lot more vibrant of like a purple color than the other one. The other normal Goliath is kind of darker. It's in my garage right now inside a big container because I don't have the space to display these. But eventually I'll do a side-by-side comparison of these two things. So that right there was our recent pickups for 4 months. We picked up a lot more stuff. However, stay tuned in about 10 seconds because I have something really cool to show you. And it starts now. Okay, now that everything's cleared off, check this out. Now, I haven't shown a lot of this kind of stuff in a while because usually it's games, comics, movies, and things of that nature. I do also collect vinyl records, as do you. You don't have, I don't know how, do you have a lot of vinyl records?
Not really. I have about like 3.
Okay.
Because I don't have a vinyl, I don't have a record player yet. I want to get a record
You gotta get one. But I just got Maybe Man from AJR because my fiance and I just went and saw AJR like last week. Yeah, was it last week? Last week as of the making of this. That was the best concert I've ever been to. They were phenomenal. These guys are such good musicians. This album was amazing. I found it in Barnes & Noble like 2 days later, and I was like, mine! I needed to get it. There's very few artists that I'm trying to get everything they've ever done. They just made the chart. Now I need to get their other 3 albums, because these 3 boys are awesome musicians. They are great. But, a couple other things I wanted to show off. We just went and saw Alestorm. So I picked up Alestorm, Voyage of the Dread Marauder on vinyl. So this is, I know, their last song on here. Have you heard this song?
No.
It's really, it's interesting. But this song has Uzbekistan, this EP has Uzbekistan on it. And it's such a good album. This is only 5 songs on here. It's really good. Alestorm are a pirate metal band. But it doesn't just stop there. I also picked up this one.
Ooh, 7th Rum.
7th Rum of a 7th Rum. And it also folds open, and this album has 11 songs on it, which is awesome because this became one of my favorite Alestorm records. I'm going to run out of space here pretty quickly. It doesn't stop there. It's apparently stopping there.
It's over.
I also picked up this one.
Curse of the Crystal Coconut.
Curse of the Crystal Coconut, also from Alestorm, and it also opens up with all of them on the inside. This one has 11 songs as well, and I was really stoked to get this because this album came out like right when the pandemic started, and I remember listening to this album when I was working at Amazon, like right when it came out. It doesn't stop there.
Amazon.
I also picked up No Grave But the Sea.
That one.
This one has Mexico, To the End of the World, No Grave But the Sea, and it also has,
With an anchor.
well, yes, fucked with an anchor. So, sorry for swearing, we don't normally do that. But,
Wait, you got fucked by an anchor. So
I know. So, I'm trying to get all the Alestorm vinyls. I think I'm only missing 3, but I did complete a vinyl collection for an artist.
For right now.
No, well, for right now. I got
All the glory.
every vinyl from Glory Hammer. So, got Tales from the Kingdom of Fife. I'm gonna put this like this. Rise of the Chaos Wizards, which this was the first album I actually heard from Glory Hammer. Like, look at this art. That is amazing. I also got Into the Terror Vortex. This one's weird because this one has a bunch of stuff in here, but this is Into the Terror Vortex. And then I also have had this one for a while, but this is Return to the Kingdom of Fife. So this is their newest album with the new singer, so it opens up like this. I am more, I would say I'm more of a power metal fan than anything. I like power metal because it's nerdy and it's really awesome.
It's nerdy.
It's nerdy music and it's great.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great. But if you collect vinyls, let me know kind of what vinyls you collect. But yeah, I'm working on getting Glory Hammers done. I'm working on Ailstorm, AJR, Bad Religion, Offspring, and a few others. So I do a couple of videos here and there. I think I've done 2 on the channel where I talk about vinyl collecting and kind of like ways you can do it. But problem with collecting vinyl records, the only problem that I have is the space, because they're big.
They're big, and you got to keep them certain temperatures.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot of stuff to consider with collecting vinyl records. But what I always tell people who are like kind of doing vinyl collecting, because average, they're, depending on what it is, they're like, if you get something like this from like not really, you know, like not like Kiss or the Beatles or things like that. If you get kind of a under the radar artist, they're like $20, $25, maybe $30, but it's not super expensive. But I only get vinyls, albums of albums I love, or I go for complete sets of bands that I like. Because eventually I want to be able to just have all the vinyls I want when I can just... Because vinyl music also lasts forever. It is the best audio format you can possibly have. Because if you take care of these and keep them in a good temperature, they will last forever. Like
They'll outlast
forever.
you.
They'll outlast you. Yes, I have a few records from my grandpa that are from the 30s that still sound good. So it's, yes, they last forever and they don't burn like CDs do after a while, which... best. Anyways, we hope you guys liked what you saw. As always, like and subscribe, and be sure, we don't have a date yet, but it'll probably be this summer, 2024. We will have our podcast up, and right when it launches, we are going to have about 5 episodes right when it launches. So you can listen to 5, what is it? They're about 40 minutes a piece, right?
They're long.
Yeah.
I think the shortest one was the one we just did. I think it's number 4, or was it 4 or 3? It's the one where we talk about the game.
Oh, yes, that one.
I think that's the shortest one. Which
I
even then,
I think you're right.
Which even then, for short, it's still about like just 40 minutes.
We're still getting some stuff up and running with the podcast, but it's basically an extension of the YouTube channel where we do a deep dive into certain stuff. And if you like gaming collecting, and you like movies, and you like music, and you like the weird stuff, you definitely have to check it out. We will provide a link to where you can find everything in the next coming videos, but we are going to also be having a new intro for the channel. Currently, I'm editing it right now, because there's also something else that I'm going to show on the start of every episode now. So stay tuned, and we will see you next time.
Peace.